So this week is pantry week. I am making most of my meals from everything from my freezer or my pantry, and I promised myself I was not gonna do anything that wasn't essential. I kind of lied to myself because I got a few things that I didn't need, but I still had a really small haul. So even though I wasn't 100% perfect, I'm still gonna pat myself on the back. I'll take you into Aldi with me, and then you'll get to see the haul and our meal plan for the week. Okay, so my pantry is a freaking mess. We have so much stuff in here. Lots of Christmas leftovers, snacks. You know, I see things, they look good, I buy them. And I need to organize this, and I'm gonna make a pantry haul this week. So everything on my list is going to be supplementing things that I already have here to make a comprehensive meal plan for the week, hopefully clearing out my pantry. So I'm in my garage in our deep freezer. I see I have a number of naan. I have shredded hash browns, a baguette. I have lots of breads. I see frozen vegetables, lots of pre-cooked meat, rotisserie meats, lots of frozen veggies. I saw vegetable broth. I'll probably make veggie soup. That will be a win. I also have this gnocchi in the freezer. I have this brioche loaf from a while ago. That would probably be good to have, just made this, so I don't need to eat that right away. Let's see, so many random waffles. Okay, so I came up with these different dinner ideas. Buttered chicken, I would be using chicken, butter, canned tomatoes, naan, and broccoli. I'm definitely gonna do this one. I added cauliflower rice for myself. I do have regular rice, I didn't write that down, from my pantry to use. And then cilantro. Vegetable soup, I could have pretty much everything to make this dinner. Nachos, I have black tortilla chips. We have pre-made beef, black beans. I have cheese to make a queso, corn, salsa, sour cream. I'll definitely be doing that dinner as well. Chicken and gnocchi. I have chicken strips that I used to make the pita dinner with a few weeks ago. I could grill that up and make our gnocchi with parm. I'll make probably peas with that. I have pesto and I have cream and parmesan to make like an Alfredo sauce. Roast, I really need to use that chuck roast. I don't think I'll make this dinner. It's on my list just because it's an option, but I have a chuck roast to use. It's frozen when we bought a portion of a cow. And then I have celery, I have carrots, I have potatoes, but I only have enough potatoes to either do the roast or the vegetable soup, and I think I'd rather make the vegetable soup. And then I'd use beef bouillon. I think I'd rather wait and make beef and noodles with this roast. So I'm just gonna wait for that. But it is an option out there. Breakfast sandwiches, this was actually on last week's meal plan. I just didn't make it last week. So I have the hash brown patties. I actually have some like shredded hash brown I could use as well. I have sausage patties, eggs, a pack of bacon, we have cheese, pretty much everything, and then we have a lot of fruit. Hot dogs and mac and cheese. I have boxed mac and cheese, canned fruit. You know, if I'm gonna go easy in cafeteria, I might as well go for it. We have a bunch of different toppings. I have a jar of sauerkraut that I wanna use up that's in my fridge, so I could use that for hot dogs. And then we even have vegan sausages that someone gave us. They're not gonna eat them in their family, and I knew that Mila is vegetarian. So I'm probably gonna use this because I wanna try those sausages and give those a whirl along with frozen hot dogs that we have. Ziti, I would make noodles. I have a jar of red sauce already open, mozzarella, the chicken parm tenders. I dripped water on that. And then also I have porterhouse steak. I actually forgot about that until I found it in the deep freezer. I have stuff I can make, roasted carrot sticks, garlic knots. I just don't know what else I'd make with it. We also have stuff for salads. Basically here I have 9 dinners listed. We also told our kids we'd take them to Red Robin because we have a gift card and we haven't been able to dine in, so that's a 10th option for the week. So between all of these, I have a lot of different dinner ideas, buying almost no groceries. So my list going into Aldi this week was very small. One of my best friends asked me to find her a sign. Here it is. Laundry today, naked tomorrow. I ran out of baking soda doing experiments this week, so I need more for actual baking. I was like a chip addict, now the ALDI addict. So here is my grocery haul for the week. I spent $24.97, so under 25. So one of the things that I laughed about getting were these donuts because obviously not a necessity. They were $2.39. However, I'm in the habit of when I leave to go to Aldi, I kind of do a last call. I didn't plan on doing that this week, but my 9-year-old asked me to get chocolate donuts, and since I asked, I thought I would deliver. She was the only one with a request. I got baking soda, that was 50 cents. I did use the last of our baking soda doing a vinegar and baking soda experiment with my kids this week. So I actually did need baking soda for baking, of course. Cilantro, this is the only thing I needed for our butter chicken dinner. I did try buying cauliflower rice to put under the butter chicken for myself, but they are still out of stock and that was a bummer for me. The cilantro is 69 cents. I got this almond milk. I use it to drink or with granola. It's a really yummy snack and I just love it. So I have really come to depend on that and I do consider it an essential pretty much. That was $1.79. A gallon of milk this week, that is simply for cereal, drinking, baking, whatever. We use milk in a lot of varieties. We just don't use a ton of it, so a gallon a week is good for our family of 5. That was $1.67. Both of these chips, my friend turned me on to these, so she got these for a party and they were amazing and I started buying them for her whenever I found them. You'll see that I still did that today, but they are delicious. They're $2.29 each. There's roasted garlic and sea salt, aged cheddar, and black pepper. So obviously these are not an essential, but they're not always in stock, and when they're gone, and you don't know when they're gonna come back. So I got them for our pantry, even though we definitely don't need snacks, but it's Super Bowl today, so we'll probably open one of them to munch on during the game. So that's how I justified it. We have no juice. I don't love to have a lot of juice around the house, but my husband asked me for grape juice and, you know, I don't really say no to him, of course. So I got this. It was $2.35. I got myself 2 sparkling waters. They were 55 cents each plus 10-cent deposit. I just drink these frequently. I do have cans and some other bottled water, but I like to have the liter on hand, and so I just got a couple of them. I didn't stock up or anything. But I intermittent fast, so I only eat 1 meal a day and I drink coffee and water the rest of the day, so these are important. We are having hot dogs this week. I have frozen hot dogs, you guys saw that, so I needed buns. That's the only thing I needed for that meal. Again, another non-essential, but these were $3.99, and our small griddle pan that my kids use to make like grilled cheese or fry an egg is really horrible with sticking right now. So even though this has grill marks on it, I got this for grilled cheese. I thought it was cute and it was only $3.99. So I still felt like that was a really good value. I got a can of tomatoes. These were 45 cents for veggie soup. So I have everything else on hand to make veggie soup. I just needed some more tomatoes because the tomatoes I had on hand were going to my buttered chicken. Another non-essential item, but this was $1.99. It is Kung Pao chicken mini egg rolls. So I love mini egg rolls, and you can eat this entire box for less than 500 calories. Well, as an intermittent faster, once a week I only eat 500 calories and just break up a really long fast. Long story short, I thought this would be a really good meal to have for that, something different than I've done. And I want to try them because if they're good, I want to stock up before they're gone because this is an Aldi find. And at $1.99 for an entire meal in my air fryer, I will love these. I love egg rolls. And I think Aldi has really good egg rolls. So I didn't need this, but I still got it. So my grand total was $24.97, but I also shopped for my best friend today. So she asked me to get her more chips. I got her 2 bags of each flavor per her request. And she also saw this. It says laundry today or naked tomorrow. So that was $9.99. Of course, the chips were still $2.29. Her total for all 5 of these items was $19.75. I did check out separately, mainly because I was worried about not giving her a receipt if maybe her frame was damaged or something. So that is for her, but I did pick it up today and I want to share with you guys. I did think that sign was really cute, and if I had room for it, I was actually thinking of it for myself, but I don't have any room. And now we'll look through the ad for next week to see what we can look forward to. Okay, so my husband really loves pork rinds from Aldi. These are double the price of what they normally are, but they're different flavors, so I'll see if he likes those. I'm 0% interested. Keto ice cream, it's interesting, but I don't eat keto diet on purpose or anything. Wow, these look so cool. I never saw the wall plate nightlights at my ALDI, unfortunately, but this would be kind of nice to have under our kitchen cabinets. I'm gonna see what my husband thinks of those. I love fitness weights. I wear these when I go on walks in my neighborhood. I look super goofy, I know that, but I think that would be a good value if that's the ones that go around your ankles. I'm not quite sure exactly what this is, but it looks like it's a multi-pack for $20. That seems like a good value. I think this looks super cozy. For $12.99, that seems like a good value. I literally just bought my daughter one of these for her birthday. It wasn't actually too poorly priced, but I think that's a good price for a makeup organizer. They're definitely going with the keto stuff and high protein. I really don't have much interest in any of this stuff. The chickpeas look good, but it's so much less expensive to just make them yourself. So not too much that thrills me in next week's ad, but if you're a keto person, you're probably gonna be pretty happy. Now my meal plan for the week. I already went through all my pantry options. Here are the ones that I'm planning on doing, but since it's all in my pantry, I could change. Butter chicken, gnocchi with chicken, hot dogs, nachos, a breakfast. So that might be the breakfast sandwiches or French toast, or who knows, maybe I'll go crazy and make both. And veggie soup with a baguette. We have everything on hand for most of this. That's why I only had to supplement a few things. And then I'm gonna keep my meal, these are all the meals I had ideas for, and try to get them into my future meal plans over the next month or so that I don't waste food. One thing I did last week that I don't normally do is I bought a box of produce from Imperfect Foods, and that gave me a lot of vegetables. So I don't need to buy any of that this week either, which makes it another great pantry week. Thank you so much for watching. Chow down and chow, and get yourself some of these chips because they're amazing.